2 Corinthians 6:14 tells us not to be unequally yoked together with unbelievers. You know, there are a lot of you right now that are watching this and you've drifted away from the Lord. You used to have a passion for Him, spend a lot of time in prayer, fellowship with other believers, but you have connected yourself with the wrong crowd, and because of that, they've drawn you in the wrong direction. And there's some of you right now that you're living with someone that you're not married to. You're living with that man or that woman, and you know that's not right. You're convicted by that. That's troubling, that's bothering you, but you've been making excuse after excuse after excuse as to why what you're doing is acceptable. I just want to let you know that God loves you so much. God has a great plan for you. But in order for you to realize and begin to live out what God has called you to do, you got to make a change. So right now, if you're living with someone that is not your husband, that is not your wife, someone has to move out, because that is not the will of God. That is going to impede your growth. It is a stumbling block to what God has for you. So I need you to do this. You need to have a conversation with them. Either you tell them, listen, you got to go, or I got to go. And I know that you're probably wondering, saying, Matthew, where do I go? Where am I going to go? God is going to make a way for you. But you need to start off first by saying, you know, I want to please God. So that conversation looks something like this. It doesn't have to be long and extended, because God has already been convicting you about the person you're with. You know that what you're doing is not right, and it's time for you to make a change. Just tell them, listen, I made a decision that I want to live for the Lord, and I don't want to get intimate anymore unless we're married. If they're meant for you, they will take the proper steps. Trust me. But if this is just fun and games for them, they will be gone in a heartbeat. But I want you to think about your life. Put your life first. Put your life first, because your walk with God, your relationship with God is more important than anything else. And if you're saying, Matthew, I don't know where I'm going to stay, maybe you're in a predicament right now where you're saying, you know what? Listen, God will open up doors. And I speak this prophetically to you. If you would take that step and just trust God and say, Lord, I want to live for you, within 3 days of when you make that decision and you have that conversation with the person, either they move out or you move out, God will supernaturally open up a door for you.